What's going on, plugins? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a center who could be committing to BYU. Before we get into this video, make sure you drop a like. And if you're new here, sub to the channel and become a part of the family. Now let's get into the video. Xavion Staton is a 4-star 7-1 center, ranked 22 by 24/7 Sports and 60 by ESPN. During his junior season, he averaged 13.8 points, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks per game, and he won a state championship. He's super athletic for his size, and he's known as one of the best shot blockers in the 2025 class. He has a high IQ on defense, and he has a knack for getting blocks. He takes pride being an elite shot blocker and playing defense. He said this: "I'm an elite shot blocker in the most humble way. That's one of the things I take the most pride in, is blocking shots. It doesn't matter who it is. I'm going to jump with them and make it harder for them to score." If you watch his games, you can tell he's not scared to contest shots. He doesn't care if he's going to get dunked on. College coaches are going to love that about him because he's the type of player who's going to give you 100% effort on defense. On offense, he's a nice lob threat with his size and length, and he's really good in the pick and roll. That's something a college coach should take advantage of, is use him a lot in the pick and roll and get him some easy points in the paint. He's an intriguing prospect because players his size are not this athletic and don't be moving the way he's moving. Y'all feel what I'm saying, plugins? He's not your typical 7-footer, and a lot of colleges have their eyes on him. His athleticism combined with his size is crazy. He can mess around and turn into a one-and-done player if he goes to the right program with the right coach. At the next level, he's easily going to make an impact on defense, being a shot blocker and rebounder. He's going to have to bulk up a little. He has a light frame, but if he has a nice strength coach in college, he could add some muscle and be fine. Xavion dropped his top 6 list of colleges, which include Arizona, BYU, Michigan, Stanford, UNLV, and USC. Out of those 6 colleges, the one college that's most interesting is BYU. Kevin Young hasn't been recruiting any bigs. He's only been recruiting guards and forwards so far. From what I read, BYU's making Xavion a top priority after AJ Bonta, who's ranked as the best player in the 2025 class. So it looks like they're the top 2 prospects on their board. Kevin Young has went to see Xavion play in person a few times and told him that he likes his game and he thinks he'd be a great fit for BYU. He's versatile with a lot of potential, and he could have for 2 to 3 years. He's not projected to be a one-and-done player, but Kevin Young is good at player development, so who knows, he could turn into a first-round draft pick after 1 season. He will be visiting BYU soon. A date hasn't been set yet, but it should happen before he starts his senior season. The college that might be the biggest threat to BYU is UNLV. They were the first school to reach out to him during the summer before his junior year. He's considered picking a college close to home. He's a Vegas native, so UNLV is right there for him. But BYU's not that far from him. It's about a 5-hour drive, so if he did decide to stay close to home and go to a college, BYU can still make a hard push for him. But UNLV fans is not going to make it easy for BYU or any other college on his list. Every time he's out, people always tell him, "Come to UNLV." He said this: "I get it a lot, whether it's teachers or fans or just people when I'm out and about. They're like, 'Hey man, UNLV, that's the move.' There's a lot of people like that." So he gets a lot of love in his hometown, and they're trying their best to keep him home and have him ball for UNLV. So BYU fans expect him to be in the mix for him to the very end. BYU is also recruiting another big in the 2025 class, 6'9" forward Chamberlain Burgess, who's an unranked prospect. He has ties with the college. His parents play basketball for BYU, and Chris Burgess, who's an assistant coach for BYU, is his uncle. He does have a few D1 offers, but BYU's the biggest offer he has right now, and since his uncle's on the coaching staff, it's a good chance he's going to commit to BYU. He could end up being a solid 4-year player for BYU, being coached by Kevin Young, who coached NBA players, and he gets to play for his uncle, so him going to BYU makes a lot of sense. Chamberlain's a versatile player who can play the 4 or the 5. He's a rim protector, can space the floor, score in the paint, and he has a nice touch from 3. He'll be a nice rotational piece for BYU. Should Xavion commit to BYU? Drop your opinions in the comments, drop a like on the video, and sub to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications so you know when I post. If you want more BYU videos and college recruitment videos, smash that like button. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time.